Hello YouTube, Kuzuri-san here, bringing to you Genesis Alpha 1. It's a roguelike space survival sim ship builder thing with stuff in it. I played just a little bit of it to try to get used to it, kind of get through the tutorial, see what it's all about. I really like it. It's an interesting blend of a few of the genres that I really enjoy. So we're going to do just a little bit of it. Since it is roguelike, it is one of those games where it just keeps going until you die. And every playthrough is going to be a little bit different. The mechanics and what you're going to do is pretty much the same, but you still have different outcomes. So let's get started here. And we're going to start a new mission. And now your corporation kind of, as you can see there, decides how many resources you get, your weapons, the modules you start with for your ship. This one right here is what starts off the tutorial. Let's see what else we got. Let's go for general ballistics because, you know, firearms. And then here's your crew, you have yourself, and then you start out with a very small group of clones. And as you progress, you can create more clones. There will be aliens to fight, and you collect their DNA. When you get their DNA, if you collect enough of it, you can actually splice it into a clone to create a whole new species with those aspects. Which is kind of cool. I haven't done it yet. But maybe we'll be able to try it through this playthrough. Just going to do a little bit of a playthrough, maybe 20-30 minutes, and then we'll stop there and we'll kind of see how it goes, see what you guys think, see if you like it, if you want it to be a regular series. We'll just go ahead and continue with this playthrough. But as it is, let's get started.
When I was young, our dream was to go to the stars, and so we tried, gave our best. And in the end, we made it into space. We came here to prove our machines, our courage. We came for the competition and for the vanity. But we weren't ready yet. And the dream faded, became a nightmare, became propaganda and lies. But soon, our old dream became a global necessity. We needed resources. We needed more space and more food. We needed a perspective. After years of digging in the dust of Mars, the inventors gave us wings, the hyperdrive. Our ticket to not only Venus or Jupiter, but to Messier, to Andromeda, and to a galaxy we call Alpha 1. A galaxy full of bright suns and beautiful planets. A galaxy full of life. A new hope. An alliance of powerful corporations was forged, and Project Genesis initiated. The dream returned. And we became pioneers again. Arcs full of genetic material reached Alpha 1. Their goal? Finding a new home for its cargo and to initiate a new Genesis for mankind. The best commanders were chosen to lead these starships, and like myself, you are one of them.
Welcome to the shipbuilding interface.
Why, thank you.
Here you build and upgrade our ship.
So let's build and upgrade our ship. So we've got connections, we've got corridors, access ways, turbo lifts, basically elevators. I'm going to throw in
corridor connects modules and is available in different
couple of corridors here.
Make sure you balance the ship's layout between security and efficiency.
Now, as you're going to see a little bit later on, what'll happen is eventually as you go to different sectors and you start mining resources from the sector, or you actually go to a planet and get resources, you stand a highly good chance of bringing something back with you. And that something being these aliens. They will eventually attack and spread throughout your ship. They will go after systems, they will go after people, and let's see here. I think the best thing to do is just to kind of show you what happens. So let's finish going here. Now we do need to get ourselves a greenhouse.
This is a greenhouse. The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis project. There is no technology known to us that can effectively store or even provide a vital biosphere for the full-time crew quarters. Each crew member needs a slot in one of these modules. If a crew member is sick or feels bad, you can most likely find them here.
Let's get a couple crew quarters. And let's do...
The lift module grants fast access to higher or lower decks of the ship.
And let's make sure this is the only part that I still have some issues with, is making sure that I get it in the right spot. Certain things can only snap in on certain areas, so you really kind of have to watch out for that. And it should actually be okay there. So I'm not sure why it's not wanting to do it. Now let's just put it right here off to the side for right now. There we go. Now, one thing I learned from watching a few videos on YouTube is you want to try to have a little bit of space between your crew quarters and your command center and what you will see me build here soon, which is going to be the tractor beam.
The Alpha Quadrant is full of shipwrecks. Our tractor beam module is a fast way to acquire already refined materials. Materials will be directly moved to the ship's storage. No deposit and no refinery required.
And let's get that tractor beam in. Now, because things are going to be coming in through this, the different materials that you're mining and stuff, this is where you may also bring in some nasty beasties. So you want to have a little bit of space later on. We'll be able to get things like barriers that we can put up. Defenses. We will have some turrets right away, or we should have some turrets right away anyway, which will help also. But it's going to happen. We are going to get boarded. We are going to get Rochambeaued by aliens. And it's going to be fun. So let's go ahead and put another turbo lift right here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe so. And let's go like this. There we go. And like that, and like that. And we're going to put corridor right. Why you don't want to snap? There it is. And we'll go out here. And up here, we're going to put... No, we're not. Why? We need copper. Okay, so that's it for that. And I think we're pretty much done with everything else there. So let's just leave that for right now. We will get more materials. The whole purpose of getting these materials is to build your ship. So let's go ahead and start with what we've got. Why? Because I don't have a storage. But can I even build a storage? I can.
This is the refined storage module. Production-ready materials leave the refinery and will be stored here. Keep an eye on our refined storage capacity. If we run out of space, the refining process will be placed on hold. Our refined materials are the source for...
See if we can build one more. I have this thing where my OCD wants me to make sure things are kind of balanced out. It's not necessary. You could build your ship however you want. All right, not yet. You just have to have certain minimum requirements met, as you can see on the shipbuilding objective screen, and then you're ready to go. So let's start and pray to God we don't get our faces eaten off. USS Genesis. Let's rename it, shall we? Let's call it the USS... let's see. You know what? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to leave it Genesis for right now. What I would like all of you to do is in the comments section below. Go ahead and tell me what you think we should name the ship. Please make sure that it's socially acceptable so that YouTube doesn't get all mad at me. But yeah, why don't you guys go ahead and give me a name and then we'll rename it later. I believe we can do that. If not, then we'll just start over with the name that you guys throw up on there, and I will pick the best one. So let's watch the intro.
New captain promoted.
Captain Doll. Alright, so here's our ship. This is obviously the command center. Over here, it's our main terminal. From here, we'll get to see the Galaxy Terminal, which shows us where we are. Gives you an idea off to the right there of what's been explored and what hasn't. Go to resource locations. Now, I know we needed some copper, so let's mark that, and yeah, let's do copper. Oops, didn't mean to back out of that. Over here, these are the current clones that we have available to us, and it tells you a little bit of information. Right now, they're all human, and they will be human until we get enough DNA to actually start splicing together some aliens, making some really kooky-looking things. I hope. So,
Job assigned.
I'm going to assign this one to the bridge. Let's go back to the terminal because I keep backing out of it. I shouldn't be. And let's see. Let's go here.
Warning.
We're going to hyper jump.
Prepare for hyperdrive.
Whee! Yeah, that'll make you toss some cookies, won't it? Alright. Now, Ida here, she's throughout the ship in the different systems just to kind of introduce you to what goes on in that particular area.
Welcome to the bridge, Captain.
Why, thank
Here
you.
you can find the Galaxy Terminal, hyperdrive control, and computer mainframe.
She has such a sweet voice.
Use the Galaxy Terminal to set travel destinations.
I'll use whatever you want me to, girl. Now, over here, each room that does something that has a purpose will have a terminal. And if you hold the left trigger, you can speed up the process. Things will happen normally, but at a much slower rate. So this will help kind of speed things up a little bit. Let's get everything scanned. And then let's do one more. Alright, so we're going to let that go. Now let's make our way down. And here are the quarters that we've built. These guys are all on standby.
Survival guide updated.
And our survival guide has been updated. Let's see what the PDA
Your
says.
ship is like an ark, and the crew is the most important part of your endeavor. No crew, no Genesis. Improve the crew's DNA
No love,
and treat them
no
properly,
love.
and they will grant success of your mission. Each crew member needs a crew quarter cabin, or they can become
We're
sick.
totally making that dude with a
Assign
big old
crew
plate
members
head.
to modules to maximize the module's functionality. If you die, you will respawn as one of them, with all of your abilities and flaws included. As long as crew members are alive, so are you.
Yeah.
Ship is like a...
No, let's not do that. It's official ship spokesmodel. Isn't she lovely? Alright, let's go back to the tractor beam room. Through the greenhouse.
Survival guide updated. The ship must provide a proper biosphere for the crew. Different species need different biosphere components to survive. Collect plants from the planets and grow them in greenhouses. To compose the right biosphere for your crew, protect your greenhouses from alien threats at all costs. No plants, no life. Assign gardeners and build greenhouses to optimize the biosphere.
Alright, so here's where we're going to plant everything that our people need to live. Let's see what Ida has to say to us now.
This is a greenhouse.
We know.
The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis project. There is no technology known to us that can effectively store or even provide a vital biosphere for the full time of our endeavor. Different life forms also demand different biosphere components to survive on this ship. To compose a certain biosphere, we need special plants. Superior genetics cloning technology is not configured for the creation or reproduction of plants. This means that we need to protect our plants at all costs.
Alright, terminal here. This is where we determine what gets put in the planters, what planters may already have stuff. Don't believe we have anything that we can plant yet, no. Same thing though, go over here to the screen, you can assign someone to it. So let's get Piotrowski
Job
assigned.
assigned.
That's a good greenhouse name. I know I hear Piotrowski and I think plants. Over here is our storage that will have stuff in it once we start bringing it aboard. And here's our tractor beam room.
Survival guide updated. There are many shipwrecks in this area of space. You can gather refined materials with our tractor beam. Select space debris at the tractor beam's terminal. Wait for the materials to arrive on the ship. Ready your weapons. Aggressive life forms could emerge from the loot.
Alright, now we'll talk to Ida.
The Alpha Quadrant is full of shipwrecks. Our tractor beam module is a fast way to acquire already refined materials. Materials will be directly moved to the ship's storage. No deposit and no refinery required.
No shirt, no shoes, no problem. Okay, so now here shows us what all is around us and what we can get from it. Now these things here, these planets, we actually have to go to those planets to resource, to get those minerals. We don't have a hangar just yet, so let's not worry about that. We do have debris here. First thing I want to do is I want to assign
Job assigned. Job assigned.
2 people here. Now what they'll do is they will also defend this area. So even if I'm not in this room, if we get boarded during the transport process, they'll go ahead and defend. So let's go here again. And actually, I don't think that took. There we go. Alright, so now that's doing its thing. Now, the one thing we didn't build yet is a workshop. The workshop would give us some turrets that we can put down. So for right now, we're on our own. Let's speed this up a little bit.
Resource beaming complete.
Okay. Good God, man. Personal space.
Resources collected.
Jesus. Okay. Looks good. On board. Now, what'll usually happen is when the aliens do get beamed on board, they actually go down into your corridors. And you'll start seeing little messes and buildups. And they go after these energy nodes. When one of those goes out, that area is effectively done. And you need to repair that. It can get hectic.
Resource
Oh, we got a life form. We got a thing. They killed the thing. And we did get a piece of DNA. Now the other thing you're going to see happen over time is you'll start seeing a little like green cloud kind of a thing. That's how you know they're starting to infest on the ship. The one thing that I don't like is you cannot aim. That would normally be aim, the left trigger, but there is no aiming. So that can be a little bit of a pain.
Resource beaming complete.
Got some more resource.
Resources collected.
No life forms. And you can interact with your crew. Ask them different things. You can even rename them. We're not going to do that just yet. So let's go here now. Everything looks tasty here. You go, Piotrowski. It's my boy right there. You my boy. And shotgun bang. What up with that thing? Oh, do we? No, we don't.
Resource acquired. Resource acquired.
Okay. So far, so good. And
welcome to the ship.
let's see
interface.
if we can build.
Here you build and upgrade our ship.
I know, this isn't our first time in here.
Modules can also be deconstructed if you're not satisfied.
What do we need for hangar? We need
or if you have other reasons to destroy them.
6 more iron.
Also, I recommend using this interface for orientation on board by accessing the ship map.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. Hopefully, those of you watching know what that's a reference to. If not, shame on you. Watch more movies. The classics, not this newer crap. Actually, a lot of the movies coming out lately have been pretty good. Sorry, I digress. So we need 1 more iron, and we can build the workshop. Let's head on back and speed up the process. Sup, Trotsky? There's our boy there.
Resources.
Oh, we've got life form. Kill it! Kill it with death! Okay. Oh, we got more. Alright, so these are all the little DNAs that we can collect. This creature's DNA improves resistance and lowers intelligence. So that's what you get when you actually splice in that particular DNA sequence to your characters. To your clones, I'm sorry. And so far I don't see any signs of people joining us for a 3-hour tour. Let's go here and speed things up a little bit. I need more iron.
Resource beaming complete.
Okay, now we should be able to build the workshop. Perfect.
This is a workshop module. Here, we research and construct weapons and defenses. You can also configure the weapon racks with your favorite selection of weapons. Assign engineers to the workshop
Perfect.
in order to speed up research processes.
Now, alright, so 8 more iron for hangar. Okay, and this area is all mined out. So let's go ahead and select another area. Yep, all debris is gone. So we've got copper here. Let's go ahead and get that started. Speed that up a little bit.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
Ooh. Yeah! It's my ship, bitch! Oh, shoot! Where? Where? Who? Ah!
Stop that.
You stopped that, bitch! I didn't do it on purpose! Think I asked him to come on board? Yeah, yell at me. Alright, let's... sure. Alright, let's do a quick check, make sure we don't have anything growing on our ship. Now, the other good thing with the build, having like a long tunnel and stuff, it makes it a little bit easier to try to hunt things down.
Survival guide updated.
It can get a little hard to hunt these things down if you got a bunch of sneaking corridors and pathways. So we're going to try to keep it a little bit simple.
Resources collected.
And now we're back on bridge. Alright. So everything so far looks good. Now these things will start getting into all sorts of nooks and crannies. You can see them growing up the court. Keep energy nodes functional. We do have a bad
Survival
energy
guide updated.
node.
All ship modules need energy.
So what we're looking for is a red light shutdown in storage. Why is our storage kaput?
Life form detected.
Aha! Sons of bitches. No, 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 no! Ah! No! Scary bastards. There we go. So let's go ahead and repair this.
Power reestablished.
Alright.
Life systems operational.
Alright, everything else
Life
looks good.
systems operational.
Nope, not good.
Life systems operational.
Reboot. Anything else? We're okay. Biosphere leak in storage. Well, what the hell?
Power reestablished.
There we
Life
go.
systems operational.
Anything else?
Life systems.
Resource acquired.
Alright. Speed this up a little bit.
Resource
I do want to try to find more iron so we can build a hangar.
Resources collected.
Oh, run away from it, shoot it! Thank you. No DNA. Check underneath. Get stuck on the wall. Alright, everything looks chill. Alright, let's go back to the terminal. That's still got stuff in it. God, I really want iron. Okay, 5 iron, 9 sulfur, so that looks like Lochmanot's going to be our next stop.
Resource acquired.
We got 2 more copper on here. Let's speed that up so we can get out of here.
Resource beaming complete.
Hey, girl, hey. Come on, girl.
Resources collected.
Shake it, but don't break it. Took your mama 9 months to make it. You know I'm talking about you, girl. Saw you walking. I think I didn't see that. Yeah. See, now you're just getting a little crazy. Now you're just trying to show off. You believe that? You know, I heard a story about her the other. Never mind. Not that you're so innocent yourself, there, Estrada.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
And no light form. Okay, beautiful. Let's get the fiddle-dee-dee out of here. Oh, damn it, that's right. We gotta go from the hangar. And I cannot build a hangar yet, I don't think. Oh, that's right. I wanted to get them a cantina. Well, frick. Alright, let's put the cantina in.
The cantina is a social spot for crew members who are not assigned to a certain job on board.
It is connected, isn't it? Yeah. So why is it acting like it's not? There we go. Well, let's put it right here then. That's fine. Alright. Let's get us over to another location. What's up, Petrovsky? What we'll do, see if we can find a place where we can just tractor up some iron. And, alright.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Prepare for ludicrous speed! We're here. What's up, pitch bit wibbity? Now we can go in and change the color of like our ship and the corridors and stuff. We'll worry about that later. Let's see what we can see. Give me your sweet, sweet iron. Aluminum, sulfur. Yeah, baby, that's the stuff. That's that sweet, sweet stuff. Speed that up a little bit.
Resource beaming complete.
Okay.
Resources collected.
Yeah! Sit down! I want the DNA. Thank you. Arachnoid. This creature's DNA improves intelligence and speed, but weakens health. Adding this DNA is good for engineers. So it'll let you know kind of a hint as to where you might want to put the people when you splice some of these DNA sequences.
Resource beaming complete.
Alright.
Resource acquired.
Let's get a couple more pieces. We'll build the workshop, and then I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end it there,
Resource
since
beaming
we're already
complete.
coming up on a good 30 minutes. Oh, my bad. Don't let me be in your way. Ah, it's a cockroach! Oh, Jesus, there's no... Ah! Thank you. Oh. Ugly bastards. Hey!
Resource beaming complete.
Well, then why don't you do something about the security then if you don't like it so much? You...
Resource
Sure.
acquired.
Okay, that's gonna shit. Alright, let's see if that gave us enough of what we needed. Nope. How much more? 4 more. Okay, I'll go over here, Larson. You go ahead and just stay right there.
Resource beaming complete.
Just stay.
Resources collected.
Why can't I use this terminal? Why? God, Jesus. Y'all can't just stay in one place.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
Okay. No life form.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
No life form.
Resource beaming complete.
And
Resource acquired.
perfect. All right.
This is our hangar module.
It sure is.
The hangar is necessary to acquire resources, plans, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks.
Actually, let's...
You need to assign pilots to operate a hangar. Please use the hangar terminal for additional information.
Let's build this off of there a little bit. And we'll smack her right there at the butt end.
Resources.
Oh, we got a life form. I can't clear that one. Okay. When you start seeing stuff build up on your ship, you can clean it off just simply by
Security.
blowing the crap out of it. I don't want to hear one more person complain about the security on this ship. Y'all can either do something about it your damn selves, or shut up. We'll get there. We're young. Don't have a lot of money. I'll be damned if I go back to the strip clubs. Alright.
Survival guide update. Resource acquired.
So we've just built the hangar, so there should be nothing in there yet. Here is our hangar. There's our dropship. There's Ida.
This is our hangar module.
It is.
The hangar is necessary to acquire resources, plans, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks.
It's like an
You need to assign pilots
80s
to
metal
operate a
band
hangar.
cover. That little
Please use
picture
the
pops
hangar
up.
terminal for additional information.
Alright. So this is where we can choose to land on a planet. This is where we obviously can assign people. I'm going to take
Resources
one
collected.
person out of the tractor beam and put them here.
Job assigned.
So what they'll do is they will actually accompany us when we go down to a planet. They'll also protect this hangar. Alright, let's... yeah, hey, buddy. And... let's do one more... sweep. Whoa! Oh, there we go. That was some nastiness. What's up, Petunia? Let's go through here. I just want to make sure... okay, we're okay while we're here. Let's grab
Access granted.
some ammo. And let's grab a new gun. I don't want that. Energy barriers and turrets. Really quick, let's put these turrets up in the tractor beam room. Oh. What's up, P. Diddy? Don't want him to feel left out. Alright, let's get down some turrets. Now, you only get so many turrets
Weapons activated.
at a time, so usually what I'll do is I'll place them in here.
Weapons activated.
Oh, God. And I'll let them kind of cover the tractor room until we go to a planet. Then you take them with you. Which, when we get to that point, you will see why you want to have turrets with you. See anything growing there? Oh, sure enough, it looks like we've got some more growth in here. It's like a nasty alien fried egg. Everything's good here. So if you let that stuff go and you don't pay attention to it, aliens will spawn. Essentially, eggs. And when they spawn, they will wreck face. I like my face. Fits perfectly upon my neck. Alright. 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 Okay. And... no, I'm lost. I'm lost. Help! Help! Shoot! Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Whew! Knew where I was the whole time. I just seeing if you guys were paying attention. Alright. And here we are. Alright, folks. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed Genesis Alpha 1, please leave a like on this video. Please also, in the comments, let me know what you think the name of the ship should be. And I'll pick from what I think are the best options on there. Also, let me know if you want to see more of this game. If you'd like, I can go ahead and we'll make it a little bit of a Let's Play series, maybe do a few episodes. I would like to at least show you guys what it's like to, land on a planet and gather resources from there. So maybe either way, we'll do at least one more. But if it gets received well and you guys dig it, we'll make a little bit of a series out of it. Alright, so again, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see all of you in the next video.